I've taken schedules off of my channel. I am no longer obligated to stream at a certain time on a certain day, and that's just what it is. So, let me make sure all of my stuff is muted. It is. Ta-da! Welcome back. I can't wait to get into this. Black Tabby games. Yo, all Black Tabby games are good. Load. We're going to load this one because this is episode 2. Continue. No, I would not like to see a recap of episode 1, but if you would like to see episode 1, I have episode 1 posted on my Twitch for now and my YouTube. You open your eyes in Stella's guest bedroom. The sun has risen, the birds are singing, you're still alive, and for now you are safe. However, you are not taking into account Tabitha. Your gaze wanders across the unfamiliar room to the window and the woods beyond, and you wonder if the monsters are lurking just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the comfort of your new friend's family home. You can't help but remember the sight of pale faces jeering at you from the trees, their calls echoing through the woods as you ran for your life. A knock at the front door. Your morbid thoughts are interrupted by a distinctly unhappy voice filtering through the house and past the closed door of your bedroom. Where the hell is Alexis? Who the hell is Alexis? Why the hell is Alexis? Oh, hey, Tabby. There's a fresh pot of coffee on the table if you want to come in. I think she's already in. No, I'm just here to check in on my cousin. Let's make this quick. I have a lot on my plate today. You're barely decent. It might be mildly scandalous if people saw you like this. Hey, some people are trying to sleep in here. Saunter out half clothed. Yes. You might not be fully decent, but you're not about to let that stop you from being a part of this conversation. Tabitha, put some clothes on. Stella, morning, how'd you sleep? Gretchen excitedly looks at you and wiggles her tail. Tabitha, just not having it. What exactly did the two of you get up to last night? Sex. We went to the woods to film a video. Never mind, I don't actually want to know. What I do want to know is why on earth you decided to blow me off to spend the night with a stranger. And to think you didn't even bother to call. The nerve. Hey, don't be so hard on Alexis. I asked her to crash here. And last night was a lot, Tabby. Something horrible. I can read. There's something horrible out in those woods. And I don't think anyone in this room wanted Alexis walking up that mountain alone last night. Stella, would you mind giving me a moment alone with my cousin? And while you're at it, please stop calling me Tabby. We're not in high school anymore. Yeah. Alright. Stella stays. Wow. Isn't this Stella's house? Why are you bossing her around? Sorry, Stella, but I should probably talk to Tabitha in private. Quietly let Stella leave. I mean, I don't need to insert myself in this. Thanks. You've been in town for less than a day and my stress is already through the roof. Why does this sound like an actual sister I used to have? I mean, I get it. Stella got you all worked up and you were too scared to walk home. Sure, whatever, that checks out. But I don't care if those woods are chock full of ghosts and ghoulies. You had me worried sick. From now on, you're back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers. Powerful build. I can take care of myself. I'll be home tonight, I promise. Oh, apparently that's a lie. You're not my boss. You can't run off as soon as I get here and hold me to a different standard. That's fair. And sassy and something I'd fucking say. You can't run off as soon as I get here and hold me to a different standard, honestly. Don't expect me to respect your time if you can't respect mine. There's a difference between my duties and your impulses, Alexis. Don't do anything reckless while I'm at work. I'll see you back at the estate tonight. You hear Stella's voice call out from another room. Wait, Tabby, let me know if you're free sometime, okay? Tabitha sighs. You're relentless. We'll see, but don't get your hopes up. I hope I can bring those two closer together. Hey, no need to catch me up. I was listening in from the other room. Sorry I let you get ambushed. Tabby showing up like that blindsided me. I'm happy I stayed here. I don't need to hear the other ones. Tabitha is kind of a beach. Tabitha is kind of a beach. A whole big beach. An ocean, in fact. Anyway, sorry for that rude awakening. I'd been up for a little while, but was hoping to let you get a little extra sleep. But you're up now, and we've got a full day ahead of us if we're going to get to the bottom of this. We'll get to your bottom. That was so, like, I wouldn't fuck me. How are you so chipper? I wanted to ask them other miners about Wayne. Alright, boss, what's the game plan? Let's go with her. Aw, don't call me boss. We're partners in this. Partners isn't bold, so I'm not delusional. But first things first, I was hoping to swing by the library. Kanika's got a head start on us. It looks like she's already there. Oh, that reminds me. Let me set up a group chat. What's your number? Let me get out! You and Stella exchanged numbers. A text message from Stella to you and Kanika. It reads group chat. Hopefully we can find out more about Dishlings from some of the older local books there. I've also got a couple of threads cooking on my cryptid forums, but who knows if that'll pan out. Anyways, burning daylight. So let's roll out as soon as you finish getting dressed. Need protein. Yeah, let's explore powerful build. Need protein, so hungry. She packed snacks for the day, and Oscar totally won't mind if we eat at the library. Get dressed and head into town. The walk to town was short. I love the powerful build. It's absolutely... The walk to town was short. Stella's house is barely a stone's throw from what remains of Scarlet Hollow's once bustling main street. I love it. You shudder as you stare down the thoroughfare, both from the chill in the morning air and the all too present memories of everything you witnessed last night. I'd still be bugging. You see that building labeled Town Hall? That's actually the library. Well, it's also the Town Hall, but that's just a small upstairs office nowadays. That reminds me of The Wolf Among Us, Bigsby. I guess that's a different game. I guess this town's not what it used to be. That and our mayor's really into going on walks. Okay. How into it? Does he need walkies all the time? Is he Elliot? The one true Elliot? I think there's actually going to be a meet and greet later on this week. Could be just the pick-me-up we need, what with everything that's been going on. Excuse me, Mayor, do you know anything about the ghosts and ghouls in town? Maybe he'll actually take this whole ditchling thing seriously. Oh, fuck. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Me neither, but I said it. Oh, hey. Hey, I don't trust you one bit, you fucking witch. Morning, Stella, and same to you, Alexis. Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you. You're the devil. Coming from Stella's, huh? Did y'all have a slumber party? Sorry y'all, but I'm actually in a bit of a rush this morning. I can't really stop to chat. It'll take me a bit to set up, so if you want to chat up with folks or grab something at the diner, you can meet me at the library when you're done. Gesture that you'll catch up with Avery and Sybil. Nah, getting an early start seems important. Yeah, I am not in the mood to talk to, like, that old hag. Bye! You and Stella enter the former town hall. What once must have been a stately foyer has since been converted into rows of shelves. Meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collections, and reading areas. That's cool. Kanika quietly waves at you and Stella from her table. She is so pretty. Ooh. Gothic babe. Alright, let's get settled. Hello, I only saw you in your pajamas before. Hey, y'all look tired. It was hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. I'm pretty amped up, actually. I've never done a Scooby-Doo before. I'm still amped up on adrenaline, actually. I've never done a Scooby-Doo before. Some creepy old guy with a real estate scheme and a bad costume is at least a little more believable than monsters and curses. Oh my god, her eyes. They're like honey brown. All we need now is for Gretchen to start talking. Gretchen does talk. You can talk to animals in this. Anyways, I guess we should get started. I'll be doing most of my research online, but I went ahead and put together some books that might be helpful. She is on top of it. On top of local texts covering the history of Scarlet Hollow, there are also volumes on cryptids and Appalachian folklore. Lore folk. Aw, thanks, Kanika. I thought you didn't believe in supernatural stuff, Kanika. What's with the folklore? I'm not gonna question it. Reach for a book. You reach towards the stack. Oh, there's cheese. Hey there, strangers. And literal stranger. Introduce yourself. Hey, I'm Alexis, Tabitha's cousin. I'm in town for the funeral. Oh, I should have known you were a Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well. I was still a little kid when she left. But that Scarlet resemblance, it's, strong. I wish I could see myself. I'm Oscar Gutierrez, Chief Librarian and only librarian. Oscar is amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. I did that with an armory once. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what kids around here got to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. I hate when people say that. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple shelves of boring books donated by old people. Y'all are too kind. But speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my text, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. You know the crowd she hangs out with. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. Last time I grew up, teen stuff was very adult. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. Kids are smarter than you think. She can take care of herself. Yeah, let's mention ditchlings and not sound like an absolute psycho right off the bat. I don't like the thought of teens getting up to mischief with all those ditchlings in the woods. Ditchlings? That's actually why we came in today. Have you heard of them? They're cryptid. And seeing one's supposed to mean a disaster's around the corner. Doesn't ring a bell. Dang, worth a shot. Okay. If you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town, where would you start looking? The mines. Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably try and figure out what sort of disasters this region typically falls prey to. I'm just going off Sabrina on that. Or should I be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'll be right back. Gonna go nab some more books. Behave while I'm gone, Gretchen. Gretchen is going to eat that cheese. Aw, Gretchen, you don't have to worry. Aw, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Here, have a biscuit, old gal. I love people who just carry dog biscuits in their pockets. I'm not reading that. You can if you want. Ew. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in those woods. I don't believe in the supernatural stuff, but the woods aren't safe. Tell me you went out there and you still don't believe in supernatural shit. Whatever's out there in the woods has been brutalizing the local wildlife. That's a key point. Tell them that. I don't think it's safe. I don't think it's safe either. I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again. I'm sure she's fine, really. Kanika, quit being a bitch. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting in trouble, and we'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled. Thanks, Kanika. And Alexis, if you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, would you let her know her dad is worried about her? I will send her straight home. Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. Got him, just grab the whole local mess of history books. That's a good idea. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair. Alright. This is going to be so much faster with the two of you here to help out. We got our snacks, got our source documents. Let's get this research party started. Ooh, I kind of miss those. I don't miss that they had a deadline, but I miss the camaraderie. She's got a bat on her laptop. Ah. Reading awaits. Flip through coal mines. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Forced into retirement at age 50 due to a war injury from his time in the Indian War. What? I wouldn't have said that. Exasperated by his short stint serving as a captain in the Confederacy. Wouldn't have said that. Silas Scarlet was also lost his two eldest sons to the bloodiest of wars, leaving his third eldest son, Andrew Jackson Scarlet, to take charge of the mine. Fuck him. Under his leadership, that mine prospered, undoubtedly in part due to the growth of the railroad industry. Managed to evade the coal union for decades, making them one of the most profitable mines in the country. Andrew Scarlet built the surrounding town into what it is today, with expensive stone buildings, a bustling main street, and overseeing it all, the elegant Scarlet estate that was built until 1895, the largest and finest feat of architecture in the region. Culminating in the tragic collapse of 1918, it was found that Charles Shaw, the co-manager of the mine, had loosened security measures to increase production during World War I, resulting in a fatal collapse and the death of over 160 men and boys, some as young as 10. This place is shady. The casualties included Andrew Jackson's Scarlet's sons, Theodore, his brother V. Scarlet, who had taken over for their aging father during the bustle of the war, managed to pull the mine from the brink of ruin, thereby saving the town. So this is how your family made its fortune. I think I'm all done. Let's check in. I mean, what's a natural disaster? Those mines. What is that? Handsome. It is handsome. But even Gretchen is just like, what is that? Stella quickly slams her book shut. Aw, hey Pixel. Pixel! I love it too. You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find. Sounds like a bad cat for a library. Haha, don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats. Pixel immediately goes to town on Stella's treats. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with my nails. I'm sorry, look at them. They're so good. I just went to Rainbow Nails. Shout out to Rainbow Nails in Bennington, Vermont. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of our books. He can't stand the thought that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Why does that sound like Pogo? Crotchety old cats. Leave Pixel be. You decide to leave Pixel be. Yeah, Purple wants you. Purple is our chicken. We named it Purple. Purple is queen chicken. Like, even over the one rooster. Anyway, the cat curls up on the table fast asleep. Alright, I better get back to shelving. Let me know if y'all need anything. Your daughter is missing, sir. Any luck with Rosalina? Ha, not yet. I knew a teen would be a handful, but I didn't think it'd be happening overnight. Oh god, I hope not. I'll probably head out once you're all done and check on her usual haunts. Do you think there's a cult here? I need to finish watching the Abaddon Hotel quadruplies. Did y'all know there was a prequel? There's a prequel. It's not just 3 movies. There's a prequel. Talk about Veins of Scarlet. Talk about it. So about the coal mines here. Kanika visibly shudders. I get cold sweats just thinking about being in a place like that. I feel for the guys who work up there. I could never. Speak for yourself. I love a good crevice. What? What does that even mean? What happened after the mine collapsed? A union-busting mine collapse from poor working conditions colored me shock. Maybe the dishlings are here to tell. I'm not sure how they tie in, but the mines seem important. The whole town is built around them. Maybe the dishlings are warning us about another collapse. Writing it down on the list of potential disasters. You didn't have it written down to begin with? Yeesh, Stella, that's morbid. And besides, it was all Charles Shaw's fault. The labor market is way more strict now. There's no way you could get away with the kind of safety cutbacks he pulled. It's a mine. It has a mind of its own. The mind has a mind of its own. Y'all don't actually think the mine is about to collapse, right? No. Whew, had me worried there for a second. I hate to give Tabitha any credit, but the mine is safer now than it was back then. You never know. Do you think there's a cult here? I can't with that. We should check out the mines. Why don't we just help look for Rosalina? If there's a missing kid in town, that's probably way more important than whatever else we'd be doing. Just to clarify, I don't think she's missing. You're really laid back for a dad. She's just out with her friends and ignoring her poor old man. Not that I don't appreciate your concern. I don't even know where we'd look aside from the old Maxwell place. What do teens even like to do these days? Probably go to the mines. You don't have to worry about checking up on her there. I'm going there myself once I've finished shelving. Just let me know if you run into her while you're out. There's an awful lot of mine-related stuff in my notes. Maybe that should be our next stop. Maybe. We can poke around and find out if anyone's seen anything weird. Just to clarify, you're suggesting we go crushing some of the miners, right? We are not poking around unprepared in the actual mines, right? Right. Yeah, totally, 100%. I would never. We don't even have a good reason to go down there. Good. Let's keep it that way. You know how I feel about mines. I promise, Neeks, we're just going to question some of the miners. And if that questioning gives us a good reason to poke around, say, a cool abandoned coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You can cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not going underground. I'm just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. And hey, maybe we'll luck out and run into Rosalina while we're looking around. Okay. All this talk of the mines reminds me, though. There's been this really unsettling miner who's been coming around my mom's tea shop lately. His name is Wayne, and there's something wrong with him. Like, viscerally wrong. No kidding. He snuck up on us last night and called out Alexis by name. Sent chills down my spine. I don't know if there's much of a connection, but if we're headed to the mines, we might as well look into him. I get it. It doesn't really matter what I say here. We're going to go along with your plan. It just makes the most sense to start there. We can make it quick. Just question a few miners and be done with it. The fate of the town might rest on our shoulders after all. The only problem is Tabitha. She's not exactly going to be thrilled to see us snooping around the mines. We can be sneaky. I'll make sure to be a good lookout. She'll never even know we were there. Me and editing, just... She knew. Look at us. Going out on a caper together. I missed this. It looks like Gretchen missed it too.
Very excited for a car ride.
Super excited. Well, not a car ride. You know, because cars. Oh, I wish Stella didn't have that, like, phobia. But, like, I get it. I have that phobia. I don't drive. It's very limiting for me. I mean, sure, it's not under the best, like, I have a car, but I can count on one hand the amount of times I've driven it. Driving's scary. You're behind a several-ton vehicle. Stop it. Like, realize the danger. That's so much responsibility. Anyway, I mean, sure, it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store, I didn't realize how much I miss being able to hang out with you. Though there is something missing. Reese. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately? Nope. I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad. That poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Alexis. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Sorry, I forgot English for a moment. Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's roll out. I know, right? I wanted it to be real so bad.
It's too bad we don't have that sound effect of them.
I know. Has the new one come out yet where they're like still learning? and they're like, roll out, and then they just like fall. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Thanks, guys. I'll keep y'all posted. Talk about a town that polices their own. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. I'm so glad I got through that sentence. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies too. No?
Yeah, it's called Transformers 1.
Transformers 1?
And it releases June 9th.
Okay. I'm not seeing it in theaters, but I'll see it. Shut up. Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? Yeah, those baggy eyes. The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Why does she look like one of the Bayfongs? Help me out. Lynn?
Sister? The police officer?
Lynn?
Yeah.
Yeah. She even acts like Lynn. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. It's anyway, doctor. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Alexis would get along super well too. We're just going for a light walk and I've heard just great things about your son. Stella's right. We're going for a light walk and I've heard such great things about your son. I'm only in town for a few more days and it'd be a shame if I didn't get the chance to meet him. Dr. Kelly looks you up and down and sighs. Alright, you win. Ah! Yay! He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. I'm sure he'll be happy to meet you too, Alexis. That would be great. I can bring a side dish, maybe deviled eggs. Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Eggs don't settle well?
I don't know. Maybe some people think, well, I guess we're going to probably make it be a little heavy.
Well, deviled eggs?
I don't
Don't be weird, girl.
know. Maybe somebody has like an allergy or something.
I don't know. Okay, I'll bring soda then. That's not... Okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale, preferably. I feel that. The only soda we drink is Sprite. And ginger ale.
That's true.
Happens. Oh, and leave the dog at home. She might cheer him up. You know they have those therapy dogs in hospital? No dogs. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking in place can be heard from within. I mean, that was my apartment in New York, but whatever. God, that woman makes me so nervous. Yo, okay, so when I did join the service, I was roommates with this, oh bless it, from South Carolina, and she thought I didn't trust her because I put locks on my things. And I would lock the door, and she would not.
Were you in a room where you lived?
I know. This is where we live.
One door.
Bitch.
One door to the outside world.
Help. God, that woman makes me so nervous. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese, probably. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Maybe. Kids are cooler. You ever talk to a kid? I mean, if you don't have means to talk to a kid, don't go up to a kid and start talking to him for no fucking reason. That's weird. But if you do have means to talk to children, just talk to one for a while. Like, if you got a cousin or something.
They're weird.
Kids are weird. They're so cool, but they're so weird. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry. I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool, I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Alexis. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. Walk with Stella. Kanika's mother is a witch. I'll walk with Stella. We'll meet you there. I love Kanika, but her mother is the devil. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, though you can't help but get the feeling that danger lurks just beyond the trees. Hey, thanks for coming along with us, with Gretchen and me, I mean. Gretchen and I. Gretchen and me. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you last night, but it was also kind of objectively a horrible experience. I was a little worried you'd bolt first thing in the morning. I guess it's hard not to feel a connection after going through something like that together. That's cheesy. I would never. Nah, I feel it too. Oh yeah? I'm glad you feel the same way. The conversation comes to a dramatic halt with you, Stella, and Gretchen all whirling around to face the source of the sound. It's a cardinal. Whoa, calm down, girl. It's just a bird. The same probably goes for the two of us. I guess we're all a little on edge. Let's hurry to the mine. It shouldn't be much farther. Kanika casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey! Y'all have a good walk? Yeah, it was great. I mean, not that you were missing out or anything. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. Relieved? But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we just go talk to people. I guess so. You'd be surprised how many people give you an answer if you ask them a straightforward question. I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah. I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or too many. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. If Stella's on lookout duty and only one of us is going in, what's the third person doing? You know those cheesy rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece on the first date? Whoa, do you have some kind of surveillance rig in the back of your van that I didn't know about? What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call. I call dibs. I love to do a good sneak. You're gonna do great. In real life, I am a terrible sneak. It's fine though. I can keep people like entertained for a moment. I can cause a scene. Here's those earbuds I mentioned earlier. Not like a Karen scene, just a hysterical scene. Kanika hands you a pair of earbuds. We can feed you questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha's headed your way. What you got? Dang, I miss doing this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Aw, thanks. I do my best. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrance to the mines. Your phone buzzes. Tell me it's Tabitha. Oh, it's Stella. It's the group call. Hey. Can you hear us? Try saying something. Something. Stella and Kanika chuckle on the other end of the line. Alright, cool. Nothing to do now but enter the worksite. Enter. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow Mine, which is arguably in your family. Approach the nearest group of miners. You approach the nearest group of miners, a blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. Their uniforms identify them as Harrison, Davis, and Zax. I know you. You're that weird guy. You got a reason to be bothering us? So I met this guy on the bus. They like Tabitha, right? Hey, I'm Tabitha's cousin. Yeah, we know. You popped your head into the diner and just stared at everyone there. That townie you were with made sure we knew who you were. What's that supposed to mean? I was just introducing you. It's polite. How can we help? Y'all can chill out. Just because I'm Tabitha's cousin doesn't mean I'm a snitch. Yeah, alright. Seen anything weird lately? The miners look you up and down. Weird how? Like... weird animal sightings? Weird noises coming from the woods? Do they work at night? Maybe people getting sick? Yeah, she's like a Bigfoot YouTuber or something. Her videos are actually pretty good. Yep, that's me alright. And aw, that's so sweet. But you know, now that I think about it, it's pretty weird. I haven't seen many animals at all lately. Used to be I'd seen all sorts of critters. Sorry, I got into the game and I stopped narrating. Now it's mostly birds. This is your first year up here, ain't it? Just not used to the seasonal changing. All the animals are hibernating, that's all. I don't know, she's got a point. I've been up here 5 years now and it's never been like this at all before. Huh, maybe it's that global warming then. Yeah, eat it, boomer. I think they're calling it climate change now. Weird noises coming from the woods. Not a peep. We're underground most of the day though. You know, I heard something unusual the other night. Though it may have been an owl or something, but it didn't sound right. It was an owl. You're just not used to the local wildlife yet. People getting sick? I know someone who's gotten sick. Wayne. Like more than usual? Nope, nothing like that. I feel fit as an ox. We have a good working condition in the mine. Our health is wholly looked after. I've got a couple other questions. Ask them about Wayne. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut-up. Missed that dude. What happened to him? The miners shift for a moment, uncomfortably glancing at one another. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, He's gone. That's all that matters. Press it! I'm such an ass. Press him. What happened to him? What do you think you are, some sort of cop? Just tell me what happened. Fuck off. Hey, Zax, come on, man. No, I've been here decades longer than you, and I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyway. Sorry. The miners pack up their things and leave. Approach another group of miners? Do I dare? I most certainly do. The worst thing that can happen is I get caught. You head over to the next group of miners, but you stop in your tracks, a shiver running up your spine as an unfortunately familiar voice calls out to you. You shouldn't be up here. It's dangerous. It's Wayne. Show him who's boss. Do you need help? It looks like you're hurt. Protect yourself before worrying over others, Alexis. Why do you know my name? Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. No. Before you can say another word, the figure is gone. Ghosted. Hey Alexis, are you still there? We've just been getting static from you. Wayne got the jump on me. Whoa, I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. I wonder why. That I'd be safe there. Why would he tell me that? What the hell is that supposed to mean? He must have been threatening you, right? The plot thickens. Stella is so cute. This just means we're on the right track. I'm not about to back down. Forever onward. Wayne trying to make me leave just means we're on the right track. I'm not about to back down. Whoa, so brave. So stupid. Heck yeah, Lexus, we got your back. Yo, if a guy with a sack on his head was telling me to fuck off in real life, I would fuck the fuck off. This is a video game. Hey there, can we help you with something? Have you fellas seen anything out of the ordinary lately? Like what? Weird animal sightings, odd noises in the woods, people getting sick. That's all on the front, thanks, never mind. Fuck. Weird animal sightings. After a full days of work, all I see is my bed and maybe a few beers in between. Odd noises in the woods? I heard something a few nights ago, and like nothing I've ever heard, some unearthly beast. I'm telling you, Isaacs, you need to take a sick day. You need rest, man. I've already taken a sick day this year. Can't afford to take any more if I want to have Christmas off. Marine Corps. Tabitha. Oh shit. Can't be that bad here, right? That's all on that front, thanks. Anything else? Nope. Thanks for the help. Should we check in? Yes. Still might be worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you that much of a warning if Tabitha comes out. Let's meet back up. Tabitha will never know we came. Right? A sudden movement. Who dat? Rosalina? You're interrupted by I love making things into a telenovela. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. Bitch! Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Wait, really? What is she doing here? Spelunking. She's in the caves. She's doing a delinquency. I mean, yeah, but what kind of delinquency? Only one way to find out. Let's go after her. Stealth run. Leave the mine camp without Tabitha seeing you. Achievement achieved. You rush over to the hill and get your bearings. The sounds of active mining fade into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point towards a nearby mine. She didn't. She did. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine, that place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into an abandoned coal mine. Cool, it's been ages since I had the chance to get some good spelunking in. I literally said it before they gave me the chance. Well, at least we'll have a good guy down there in case things go south. Are you blushing? Yes, you were. Whoa, you sure you want to tag along, Neeks? Alexis and I can handle this on our own. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate confined places, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt in there. Even if it means I have to go underground. She does not like to be a mole person. Stella and Kanika disappear into the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. Nah. She doesn't need to know. She'd be real pissed. The responsible thing to do is call. Click. You take a deep breath and follow your new friends into the mine. Like a cool person. Again, this is a video game. I would call. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expected. The air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. Crawl, bitch! Jesus, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be. And this one's real bad. You know, because of the child miners? Or should I say the minor miners? I'm editing that. I'm editing that out. Kanika visibly shudders. So did I. Okay, I'm not superstitious, but if there's... I'm sorry. The writers need to change that. But if there's one way to make sure you get haunted, it's cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on their graves. Honestly. You need to change that. You need to leave. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. I actually snuck down here a few times to try and get some footage. Part of my ghost hunt phase. Jesus, Stella. The things you do for your viewers. Did you find anything? Yo, I literally am just here to play video games. Stella is absolutely bonkers. I wish, but if any place in Scarlet Hollow is actually haunted, it'd be this mine, hands down. All I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Stella pauses as sound rushes overhead. Oh my god, what was that? The mine's going to collapse and we're all going to die here, aren't we? Stella sighs longingly. That's just how wind sounds down here. You sound so disappointed. It just brings back memories of my last foray into these depths. Every time I thought I had finally found a spooky ghost, there wound up being a very unghostly explanation. Like local wildlife, for instance. Stella turns her flashlight up towards an alcove overhead. Bats! Those guys got me real good last time I was here alone. Oh my god. There are bats down here. I'm going to get rabies, aren't I? I'm going to get rabies and die in a mine collapse. Plug? You holding up okay, Neeks? Does it look like she's holding up okay? Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little on edge. Kanika is stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knocking echo from deeper in the mine. Okay, what was that? That was... I have no idea what that was. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? The mine's collapsing, isn't it? We should hurry and find Rosalina. Yeah, agreed. The sooner we get out of this death trap, the better. Gosh, I wonder if those sounds are Tommy knockers. That's a throwback to Stephen King. I love it. What? They're an old Cornish myth named for knocking sounds you can sometimes hear in the mines right before a collapse. God damn. Stella! Some say the knocking's a warning, while others say it's the spirits themselves bringing down the mines. Not helpful. I'd love to spend some extra time poking around down here. Maybe it's got something to do with the mystery. The three of you are interrupted by a second, much less distant sound of a can being popped open. Okay, now that wasn't Tommy knockers. It came from this way. Follow me. You and Kaneko follow Stella further in line. If you're just going to give us one choice, just have us click along. That's so cool. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageway gives way to a small cavern. A group of teens turns and stares at you with annoyance. What the hell are you all doing here? What the hell are you doing in here, you creeps? Are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps. Awesome comeback. Nailed it. I just said that, Alexis. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. Do you want me to physically drag each and every one of you out of here? Because I will. Your dad's looking for you, Rosalina. I delivered the message. And who the hell are you? Exactly? That's Alexis, Tabby's cousin. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you, Rosalina. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. An abandoned mine with dead people is not it. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. He's really not. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyways? It's fall break. And we're not kids. We're teens. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where did you even get those? Most of the teens avoid eye contact. The quiet one in the back tries to melt into the cavern wall. That solves that mystery. Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Becca's right. Sounds to me like you're stalking and harassing and all that. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone even comes in on Tuesdays and Mom's there, so it's fine. Eyes dart uncomfortably around the cavern as Kanika tears into her brother. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. Why do I always have to be the responsible one? You know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I left school so you would have a chance to live your life, and this is what you're doing with it? What would Dad think if he could see this? Stealing booze from the family store to dick around in an abandoned mine? Dad's dead, Kanika, but if he were here, he'd be disappointed you wound up being such a bossy jerk. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us? Oh, that's not a valid choice. There's no reason we can't all safely chill here. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Actually, my dad is a foreman at the continuous mining facility, and he says the only reason they stopped using this tunnel is because there wasn't enough coal left. I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month, and he says this place is totally safe, and we can hang out here anytime we want. Okay, Veruca Salt. Becca Salt. Yeah, check out how sturdy this place is. Oh, don't. Beanie Boy, I will knock you out. The teenie with the beanie jumps up and slaps a strut on the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? One of these days I'll find a real Tommy knocker. Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. Jumping up to hit stuff is extremely 8th grade. Are you in 9th? Are you in high school? Uh-oh. No offense, Rosalina. None taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. But you're different. Oh dear. I know these lines. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill and smart too. I'm sorry, is there another Alexis? Because I feel like I wouldn't say this. This is the worst place I've been in my entire life. Why are you all fighting me on staying down here? I'm not listening to what some sad 20-somethings have to say about where we're allowed to be. 20-somethings is sad. Everything gets better when you hit your 30s. Deadass.
Except for your knees.
Except your knees. Hey, I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around in the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. I actually want to go legit ghost hunting, so if anyone wants to go ghost hunting with me, hit me up in a whisper. Anyway, Rosalina isn't going anywhere. She's better off here than at home. Also, I'm willing to travel. Yeah, tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We've been living in the library for the past couple weeks. Dad said we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. There is another person named Alexis. I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for that. He's a good guy and he cares about you, Rosalina. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh. Wait, what? It's such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Yeah, Zane, shut the fuck up. Raccoon Man. Back up. He says it's haunted? I can't believe he didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish he would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it. Like I'm still a little kid. I'm not going to weigh in on this. This is between you and your dad, and the two of you should talk about it anywhere that isn't here. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, if Rosalina's house is haunted, we should break in and, like, ghost bust it or something. Sounds pretty rad to me. Whatever gets you delinquents out of this mine. Oh my god, Zane, you can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't, like, break into her own home. Yes, you can. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could probably figure out how to bust it if it's actually real. And if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are we talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. Whether there's a ghost in Oscar's house is a question for a time when we're not in immediate danger. And to ruin everyone's fun, the answer is probably no. There's not a ghost. Now, I'm gonna drag my shithead brother back home and suggest you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets any one of many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Oh shit. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella. Didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy knockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we've got to check it out. Stella! I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I'm with Kanika. If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Nobody is going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. We are all leaving. Please, before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not. Wait a second. Where'd 3 of you run off to? Are you kidding me? Wow, Kanika, maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off, and like, I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here. Oh hey, they must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Oh no. No. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through there. Push, bitch, push. Becca's head pops out from the tunnel's entrance. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here a million times. Yeah, if Bex says we're safe, then we're totally safe. You're going to put your life in that bitch's hands? Okay. Whatever. Come on, you two. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think we can catch up with them if we just follow their voices. Do you want to catch up with them? Do you want to take these two out of here while Alexis and I track them down, Neeks? Yes. Look, I know I've made a bit of a fuss about not liking this place, but I'm not about to leave you two alone down here. What if something bad happens and I'm not here to help? How are you going to help? Or what if you run into something totally normal down here that you think is a ghost, and I miss out on my chance to figure out what it actually is? Alright, knuckleheads. If I don't escort you two out of here myself, can I trust you to actually leave and go home? Yeah, sure. I could never fit in that tunnel anyway. They have crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyway, and the service down here sucks. I get that. I pulled back from phasmophobia so much. So much. Good, now go. Be gone with you. So, Batman, what's next? Miles and Zane quietly head back towards the entrance. Alright, let's get this over with. What's the point of us going after them? They don't want to listen to us. to be stuck in an abandoned mine playing cat and mouse all night? I wouldn't worry too much about it. Their teenage bravado will probably start to shrivel away in not too long, and we'll be there to help them safely and calmly find the nearest exit when that happens. Miles and Zane decided to leave as soon as the other three split. I'm sure Rosalina and the others are going to want to leave as soon as we find them. Right? Aw, don't worry, you guys. It'll be fun and safe. You call everything fun and safe. It's me. And here I am, still in one piece. Alright, let's do this. We can get coffee at Winnie's once we're all out of here. My treat. Stella, do you have money? You and Kanika exchanged a glance as Stella ventures forward. Venture deeper into the mine. What glance did we exchange? I'm bad at that. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. But Becca, why are we doing this again? We could get in so much trouble. We're doing this because I'm not about to take life advice from a YouTuber and a dropout. Whoa, that is so uncalled for. I didn't drop out. I'm going back to vet school as soon as my family doesn't need me here. Girl, go now. They don't they don't sound like they need you here. Let them put their money where their mouth is. I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. Her videos are really neat. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of a YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks with Meat Rice. Meat Rice? And I make plenty from ads and donations. Dang, Stella, Meat Rice? That's a big deal. They're like on every big podcast. Meat Rice. Thank you, thank you. It feels like a really big step for the channel. I'm just glad they're not gossiping about me. Yep. Sorry, Kaniques. Yeah, I know. They're just teens, but some of that stuff stung. Another knock closer interrupts your thoughts, followed by another, followed by another. Are we gonna die? Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? Yeah, it's not just you. Okay, that knocking is starting to freak me out. Calm down, Rosalina. It's just mine sounds. Did you guys see that? No, it was just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. I saw it. Shut up. There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. What did they see? Tommy knockers. Tommy knockers aren't real, but there's a reason people think they make those sounds. And it's not a coincidence that the whole Tommy knocker myth is tied to mine collapses. We're getting closer. Let's keep moving. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. Ooh, I'm gonna press X to go down the ladder and then I'll press B to slide. I do not trust that ladder. In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the echoes of terrified teens, their panicked arguing bouncing down the pitch-black corridors. Ooh, I would record that shit, but that's just me. I might be mean. Well, it looks like the only way forward is that pit, and it sounds like there's somewhere down there. I've never been this far in. It looks like a death trap. Are you sure we should go down there? Yes, I watched Jigsaw last night. You can wait up here, Neeks. I don't think I can climb down and hold Gretchen. Alright, I'm not going to argue with you. That ladder looks older than all of us combined. Good luck. Alright, let's do this. You press B to slide. Stella! Why are you holding that dog like it wronged you? Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. Follow Stella down into the pit. Anything to avoid a person who holds a dog like that, goddamn. You walk to the ladder and climb down. It puts the lotion on the skin or else it gets the hose again. Stay safe, Alexis. I'm pretty sure this is the way back. Come on. Pretty sure. I thought you'd been down here before. Okay, maybe I didn't get this far in, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I definitely remember the way out. Hurry, I don't want to be down here anymore. I think it was actually this way. Oh, shut up. No one even wanted you to come with us anyway. Becca! Yeah, they're close, alright. Sounds like they're really lost. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd, distant. Step forward. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. Walk towards it. You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest. Oh, you ever go to concerts like that? A desperate need to perceive and be perceived. Oh, it's festival season in October. I already got my ticket. Wrap yourself in the darkness of the pit. Yes, I'm Osh. Hey, are you alright, Alexis? Bear witness. Stella reaches for your shoulder, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. I hope I got that. Oh shit, I might die. Alexis, are you alright? Look at all the faces. Oh, thank God you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something, and then you just conked out. She's okay, Kanika. Thank God. Okay, don't move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourself while you're still recovering from whatever that was. Kanika and I are going to go get help. We'll be back soon, I promise. Don't die on me, alright? Stella. You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. Oh, Tabitha's gonna love this one. You raise up on your elbows, head still swimming from the visions. Your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues. Now magnitudes more intense than ever. Through it, you once again hear the panicked voices of bickering teenagers echoing down the stone corridors. Becca, you're just getting us more lost. It's this way. If you're so sure, then why don't you just leave? I can't believe I let Alexis talk me into inviting you in the first place. Becca, I'm just trying to help. I said go. Okay, I will. Alexis, you don't have to go with her. You know that, right? Pick a side, Alexis. I'm sure Becca knows where we're going. She wouldn't just lie. Sorry, Rosalina. The increasingly desperate voices of the teens are drowned out by the thunderous knocking. You can practically feel the ground shake beneath you. You can almost see the walls vibrate with the intensity of the hellish sound. As you settle more into your senses, Rosalina appears in the passageway to your left. She's out of breath and it looks like she's been crying. I'm so sorry I snuck off like that. I just wanted Alexis to think I was cool. The entire cavern, not me, the other one. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. This place, at least part of it, is coming apart. Becca and Alexis are still down there. We can't just leave them here. I know which way they were going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Please, I don't want them to die. Going after those kids is a bad idea. Best case scenario, someone gets horribly injured. Worst case scenario, all 4 of you die. Send Rosalina up. What's the worst that can happen? Everything turned out okay last night. Who's to say you can't scrounge up another win? Another dusting of debris falls from the ceiling. You won't have long until this mine collapses on you. Go after Becca and Alexis. No man left behind achievement. Thank you, they're back this way. Hurry. Rosalina runs back the way she came. Follow her. You run after her. The mines shake with each new thunderous blow as bits of rock and dust fall off the ceiling and scatter on the floor around you. I thought you knew the way out. I thought you'd been down here a million times already. I was making it up, okay? We're coming. Just stay where you are. Keep going. You push forward, focused on following Rosalina as she darts ahead. Rosalina, you came back. I don't want to die down here. Okay. You quickly push your way back towards the entrance, pieces of fallen rock littering the path around you. As you reach the pit, you and Rosalina direct Becca and Alexis to the ladder. They start climbing. Climb out a pit. Rosalina first. You follow suit and start climbing close behind. Why couldn't you have just listened to someone other than yourself, Becca? I'm sorry, okay? God. Continue towards the entrance. You push forward, your burning muscles giving way to pure adrenaline. PFT style. To your horror, you can see cracks forming on the walls of the tunnel. Come on, you gotta go faster. We're almost there. I can see the entrance. Your surroundings quake as the mine collapses around you. And then the knocking fades and you feel safe, having arrived back at the entrance in one piece. What the fuck? What the fuck? Rosalina, are you okay? Clearly she's not okay, you idiot. Shut up, Becca. It was your idea to go down there in the first place. This is your fault. This really hurts. Stella and Kanika pop their heads through the mine's entrance. I think I hear voices in there. Oh my god. Rosalina, can you hear me? We're gonna get you out of here, okay? Stella already called an ambulance. But that means cops are gonna come. They're gonna know I was drinking. They're gonna know we went in there to drink, right? Becca, that doesn't matter. If my dad finds out, he'll kill me. He can't know. In a panic, Becca runs for the entrance and pushes her way through. Don't worry about her, Rosalina. She's being an asshole. One of us should wait by the gate to make sure they can find us up here. I'm going to go get Tabby. Alright, I'll go down to the gate. Rosalina, I'm so sorry. I'll be back soon. We're gonna get you out of here and you're gonna be just fine, okay? Alexis and Alexis will keep you safe until then. Am I gonna die? Rosalina, don't say things like that. No way. I've seen people bounce back from way worse. Thanks, Alexis. Rosalina's breath comes in quick, irregular bursts. If I don't make it, to tell my dad I'm sorry. I'm the one who has something to be sorry about. This is all me and Becca's fault. We never should have gone down there. It's not your fault. I went down there because I wanted to. Rosalina pauses, catching her breath. Thank you, Alexis. I'm glad everyone else made it out okay. Couldn't have done it without your help. Alexis is right. You're very mature for your age. Worrying about others at a time like that. You're more brave than a lot of adults I know. It's true, Rosalina, you're really brave. Braver than I am, and smarter. If I hadn't stuck with Becca, maybe, I don't know, maybe it would have been different. It's just not fair that this happened to you. You're the nicest person I know, Rosalina. Still awake, just hurts like hell. Sorry, I shouldn't be pushing you to talk. I'll just hold your hand until they come back with some help, okay? Alexis grasps Rosalina's hand, tears streaking down both of their cheeks, as you sit in silence together, waiting for the long, anxious moments to pass before help arrives. Aw, Gretchen stayed. Some of my men are on the way with Rockless. We'll get you out of there soon. Oh, Tabitha does not look pleased. Alexis, I'll be having a word with you. Somehow I think she means me. They're over here, Earl. Jesus H. Christ. You weren't kidding about the emergency. Still a bit for the ambulance. The nearest depot is over in Brevard, so it'll be at least another half hour. You heard the man. You have a half hour to get her out of there. Move it. Rosa, sweetie, I'm here. Dad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't have to be sorry. It's okay. We're all here. That is good parenting. Do not punish someone who has already been punished by their actions and is already sorry. You can hang on, Rosalina. I know you can. Tabitha's men quickly get to work and manage to pull Rosalina out from the rubble just as the ambulance arrives. Sir, I'm afraid there's no space in the back. What do you mean? I can't ride with her? You're better off driving behind us. We're headed to Brevard, so it's quite a ways. Is she going to be okay? She's going to make it, right? Please, God. Yes, sir, I promise you. We're going to do everything we can to keep her stable. Her vitals are looking good. Rosalina, my poor baby. I'll be there as fast as I can, okay? I promise you won't be alone. I love you, Dad. The paramedics load Rosalina into the back of the ambulance and drive off. Oscar approaches you off to the side as the police talk to Tabitha and her men. She gonna be mad. What the hell happened in there? It was Tommy knockers. It was just a horrible accident. Nobody could have known this would happen. A goddamn after school special. I say nothing. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think Tommy knockers brought down the mine. I got some audio, the knocking on my phone and everything. They must have been furious that we went down there. It doesn't matter what caused it. I'm just sorry it happened, Oscar. This is all my fault. She's been so angry with me. If I'd just been able to provide more stability, she wouldn't be doing things like this, putting herself in danger. I'm sure she thinks I'm making things up about our house being haunted, but I've seen things that I can't explain, and it's only gotten worse over time. She told us about it down in the mine. For what it's worth, I believe you. Stella, you believe everyone. No comment, but after tonight, I don't know. Once you're back from the hospital, we can check it out for you. Thanks, Stella. That means a lot. I've got to go. Mr. Gutierrez? Is it okay if I come too? I want to be there for her. Of course, Alexis. It'll be good for her to see a friendly face. The two of them head over to Oscar's car and drive off. Do you think Rosalina is going to be okay? The paramedics said she was stable. She's a tough kid. She'll be okay. The entities in the mind. I lurk on laptop, no sound on the one. Thank you. I appreciate the lurk, Thaija. Thank you so much. The entities in the mind. I'm pretty sure I saw some ghosts down there. They were right behind Stella right before the two of you left. And they followed Rosalina and I when we went after Becca and Alexis. Did you not see them? Whoa, I didn't see anything other than the two of you in that carving. That's super weird. I don't want to doubt what you experienced, and I couldn't see anything down in that pit, but you might have just been primed to see things. You know, now that I think about it, that totally fits the profile for some of the Tommyknocker stories. What if they're actual bona fide ghosts? Oh, Stella. Everything that happened down there centered around that main chamber where I saw that carving. Stella showed me a photo. Weird stuff. Yeah, really weird. Your friend's unconscious and you took a photo? I guess we just had that type of relationship. Return. What happens now? Oh shit, Tabitha. What happens now is we have a word. All of us. What the hell were you three doing there? I thought I told you to stay out of trouble, yet here you are at the scene of what was almost a deadly accident. How did you manage that? Tabby, come on, it's not Alexis's fault. Stella's right. If it's anyone's fault, it's yours. You have an abandoned mine on your property that was barely even boarded up. It was only a matter of time until something like this happened. If anything happens to Rosalina, it's on you, Tabitha, Scarlet. How dare you? It's not like I put up a big neon sign saying cool place for teens to hang. It's clearly not safe. You three were up here with them. Why didn't you do something to get them out of here sooner? Cool it, everyone. Let's not let our emotions get the best of us. Alexis is right. We could tear each other up all night and it wouldn't do a thing but leave us with bruised egos. Yeah, Alexis is right. Come on, we're leaving. Now hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet. Mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, miss? In private? Okay, fine, just make it quick, and don't you dare try and pull anything on her. She did nothing wrong here. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Don't you need to talk to us? We witnessed this too. Oh sure, but that can wait. We know where to find y'all. I'm Sheriff Hugby, and this is Deputy Derrickson. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Welcome to Scarlet Hollow. Hope this little accident hasn't colored your perception of this place. Lovely place to live, if you ask me. Lovely indeed. Now, Sheriff Hugby, don't you think it's a mite odd that these teens found themselves in an old abandoned mine on the very property Alexis's family happens to own? And don't you think it's even a mite bit odder that Alexis happened to be in there with them at the time of said collapse? I'd be lying if I said it wasn't peculiar, though I'm sure you're an upright citizen, Alexis, and all this is surely an unfortunate coincidence. Still, a good cop should ask themselves these questions. Why are you asking me this? It was a mine collapse. We saw some teens sneak into an abandoned mine, so we went after them. We were just trying to do the right thing. Of course, very noble of you, very patronizing of you. Pardon our questions, just trying to gather all the facts, you see. Just being thorough, like the law so often is. Our duty as officers of the law. You know. Well, if there's nothing more you can tell us, I suppose we'll let you go on about your evening, but we may be in touch. I may be, gone. Have a good one. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you. The two officers wander back towards the mine, Derrickson taking notes as they examine the scene. You make your way towards Stella and Kanika. I just can't believe it. I left them behind in there to get help. Is it my fault, Neeks? Stella, no. You did your best. It's not your fault. Oh, hey, guess the cops are done with you. What, are they going to take you in for being present at an accident? Sorry if they gave you a hard time. Small town cops, you know. Always blame everything on drifters, even acts of God, I guess. Excellent. You didn't get arrested. Now come on, let's get back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Alexis? I'd really rather you didn't. If you're gonna run around almost getting killed every night, keep my cousin out of it. Your cousin is an adult, Tabitha. She can make her own decisions. I farted. Not while she's under my roof. Well, I can stay with Stella. Come on, let's go. As if to illustrate her point, Tabitha grabs your arm, dragging you towards the car. I don't like being dragged. See you tomorrow, guys. Text you when we're back. Are you kidnapping me? Silently follow Tabitha. I love how Kanika just smiled and was like, yeah. That's Tabs. I probably should have taken off my heels before I sat down, but like, whatever, this is fine. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what might lurk behind the tree line. Sorry about today, and yesterday, and the day before that. Did you hear me? I said I was sorry. How are you holding up? I don't think you want me to answer that question. Why do you treat Stella like that? Didn't you two used to be friends? I don't want to talk about Stella and it's none of your business anyway. I'm doing terribly, by the way, in case you wanted to know. Noted. Bitch. Ride in silence. She don't give a shit. She don't give a shit. Not a solitary shit. Not a single fucking shit. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha slink back into silence. You once again cross into the nasty, dirty threshold into the estate. The musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Much like Tabitha. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, mostly because of you. And I'm sure it's the precursor to a horrifically stressful week. I mean, doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Well, what side do you sleep on? Why did you even invite me here? It seems like you hate me. It's like I've caused you nothing but grief since the moment I stepped foot in town. I don't hate you. I'm just trying to get through the week. The same as you should be doing. I just don't want you to get hurt. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. Ugh, bitch. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs before I can choose any other options. Her posture defeated. Turn in. You head up to your room to turn in. I want to say hi to my possum. Damn it. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, and your head is empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Y'all, These are those things, right? Kanika sends a picture of a pair of dishlings by the side of the road. Yeah. I saw them again, too. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. They're dishlings. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine's collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room. You think about looking out the guest room, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from the evening is finally wearing off. Well, replan. Replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. I can't sleep with that doll in that closet. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, you see Rosalina's face, twisted with pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks, trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what her now uncertain future would hold. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Oh, fuck. It's just a cat. It's always just a cat. Why is the cat gone? Why is the dog gone?
Okay.
Hang on. Sky! Oh, shut up. You fart all the time. Sky! Good girl. It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. Oh, Frou-Frou likes me. Not enough to save me from ghosts, though. It's Tabitha. Tabitha knows it's haunted. Why does she stay? That's not a Tommy knocker. Very cool. And these chapters usually last about 2 hours. Who are we rating? That's fine. We can do Demon Sterling. So, thank you for doing episode 2 with me. Save. Yes, I do want to override that save. And then let's pull Demon Sterling. Yeah, do it. Do it to it. Appreciate it. Appreciate the views. Appreciate y'all watching. And hit my socials real quick. We're gonna go over and watch Demon Sterling play Pokemon trading cards. I'm ready. Have a good one. We're off.